We were leaving Mazagon and off towards Cadiz. These next few passages were in the Orca attack hotspot, so we were on red alert. Having said that, we've been on red alert pretty much since entering Biscay, so we knew the drill. Stay as close to shore as possible, keep a good lookout, and try not to panic when a creature surfaces, only to realise that it's just a regular dolphin. We made it as far as Chipionia and anchored for the night. We left the anchorage at first light. We had to motor the 20-mile passage to Cadiz. Tilly was on the helm.
Can I help?
It was pretty impressive seeing the oldest city in Europe coming into view. We anchored just outside for the night, but headed to the marina the next day. We wanted to explore the city, but the word on Navali, that's an app for sailors to share information and experiences on anchorages and marinas, said that there'd be nowhere safe to leave the dinghy. Luckily, this marina was only £18 a night for us. Navali was also correct that this was a really muddy anchorage, so we spent the best part of an hour cleaning the chain as it came up. Today would be a day of wandering around, our favourite way to see things. Cadiz is a peninsula, founded 3,000 years ago by the Phoenicians, and is the oldest city in Western Europe. I got pretty excited seeing this guy coming towards me carrying a double bass, only to be disappointed when it turned out to be his fishing gear. The Phoenicians, the Greeks, the Romans, the Muslims, the Visigoths, and many more have all left their legacy. On 3 occasions, Columbus's ships set sail from here on his voyages to the New World. So we were pretty excited to go and explore. Seagulls eating a dead pigeon.
So what have we just walked past? It was the monument. Then we've got the Museum of Cadiz, as busy as it gets apparently.
It's like proper a pigeon is!
Yeah, it's a cool pigeon, isn't it?
It's making it even harder to decide.
Oh my god. Thought you were going to have one here, but
I wasn't going to have one.
If you're passing by this place, definitely go here.
These were the best ice creams we've had so far on this adventure. A big thanks to Bill and Lou, Jerry, and the Anderson clan.
Thank you. Thank you.
If anyone else would like to buy us an ice cream, they can do so on our Ko-fi page by clicking the link here or in the video's description. Refueled and ready to continue the walk. This cat here looks just like my parents' cat, so it made us think of home. But we soon forgot about it again when looking at this view.
Did it? How can you all walk up here and I don't get it? Oh wow.
We walked 9.99 kilometres according to Strava, although my watch said it was 10k. And we had covered a pretty large chunk of the city. We had intended on staying another day, but the sea was really flat and this next passage was making us nervous. So we decided to leave whilst the going was good.
So today we are sailing from Cadiz to Barbate, and then next week at some point we're going to go from Barbate to Gibraltar. These two passages today and the one to Gibraltar mark for us like a really significant, like one, it's the entrance to the Med, like we've made it. Two, like as we get out of Gibraltar and past it, we are then out of Orca interaction territory, which, having been on like massive Orca guard for the last 1,500 miles and 6 months, is going to be amazing. Anyway, there's one thing today. So we intentionally, I made a choice today. I went, tell you what, 35 miles, Cadiz to Barbate. Let's just motor it. The seas are flat. Like this is the big hotspot area. These two passages are the ones. It all happens around Tarifa, Barbate, Cape Trafalgar, and going into the Gibraltar Straits. That's where like the massive majority of the interactions are. And they are generally deeper than like out in 35-40 meters, basically somewhere between 3 miles and 10 miles on the coast. So we have made a big mission. I've been about a mile away all the way, and we're going to cut right into Cape Trafalgar because it's a flat day and there's a little passage through the reef there, which you can take. It's only like 300-400 meters offshore. I guess 5 meters deep, but we can get through that. So that's all part of the plan. But there's one tiny bit, and we are doing it right now. We are about 3 miles offshore. We've had to come out to get around some fishing nets, but we are literally just about to round them now, and we are in 26 meters of water, which is the deepest we've been in weeks. So yeah, it's going to be so nice. You know, we've got another, what, 20 miles to Barbate, 15 miles, 6 miles, 15 miles, and then 35-mile passage next week to Gibraltar. Again, like literally a stone's throw from the shore, and then we might get there. Should be amazing. There we go, this is Cape Trafalgar. Though I've just discovered through Wikipedia, or equivalent, that the Battle of Trafalgar was 21 miles away from here. Like we're almost as close to Africa. We are 23 miles from Africa. We could be there before dark. It's pretty exciting. Anyway, Cape Trafalgar, we are right next to it. It's a big like reef that goes all the way out here. But we were advised on the Orca PT group to cut in where we are, which has gone down to about 5 meters depth. That's fine. It's nice flat seas, we're all good. Ken and I are just having like a real like shut the box moment right now, because like, okay, can you guys clearly see the outline of the mountains over there, right? And I've been looking at my binoculars, and that headland over there, the one that's really far away, it's either Tarifa or the one before. Tarifa is 21 miles away, and the one before is 10 miles. But they're literally right behind each other, so I don't know which one it is in terms of the bearing. They're both at 122. But over there, we can just about make out the silhouette of some land. We can just about, so we'll like shut the box for a second. Wait a sec. Wait a dilly-dally. Is that, what is it, Kel?
It's Africa.
It's gotta be. We can see Africa. You were saying about the Pyrenees, weren't you?
Yeah, when we were sailing to Spain from France, we could see what we thought was the Pyrenees for ages.
About 30 miles, couldn't we?
We'll go on Google Earth.
We can actually see Africa. Well, it is. Look, you can just see, in the haze, you can just see that really bumpy outline.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like, we sailed to Africa. That's like so much more significant than sailing around Europe.
Yeah.
It's like we sailed to Africa, because that's where that lions and bears, not bears, elephants they'll do. Lions, elephants, giraffes. It is, you can see it through the binocs. If you already were here. Right, guys, you want to see something absolutely incredible and cool?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see how those mountains over there all look a bit hazy? You can just about see them?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Now, have a look behind Daddy and see if you can see any land over there in the far distance.
Okay. Maybe just about.
You see it's a little bit hazy. You can just make out some shape. Yeah? You know where that is?
Australia.
That's true.
Africa.
Africa!
Oh my goodness!
Isn't that super cool? It's gotta be. Because it's not just the clouds. Like over there you can see a lump of land that's not. And over there you can see a lump of land. Right there, right under the boom.
Yeah, that's definitely Africa! Africa!
We had made it to Barbate.
Oh, I'm just coming here because I've got a bit of a tear in my eye. So we've got our other families, our friends that we got stuck in Sarda with. The German family, which is Jan and Sinja and their 2 baby boys, and then Patrick and Bettina and their 3 kids who are a similar age to our kids. And one way or another, Patrick and Bettina ended up getting stuck in Sarda longer because they went over Christmas, and then they're still basically stuck in the northern half of the Iberian Peninsula between all this terrible winter weather and these massive waves on the Atlantic coast, stuff that we had to battle through. And we just luckily got a couple of breaks and were able to make it round to the Algarve. And like me and Kel and Jan and Sinja, Patrick and Bettina are incredibly nervous and worried about the whole Orca situation, and that combined with sailing with a young family and these huge seas and weather conditions and so many complications. And Patrick's just sent me a message. We've been sending loads of messages back and forth ever since, you know, we've remained friends and kept this group going and chatting. And yeah, Patrick just sent me a message saying they've taken a big decision and decided actually they want to enjoy this and not be having fear and worry. So they're going to jump off the boat, get a professional crew to deliver the boat to Gibraltar, which, you know, professional crew, it's only a day and a half sail, 2 days sail, something like that. They'll just do it overnight, they'll go straight through, that's what they do. And obviously there's a risk of the Orca thing, but that's going to be on them. And it means he's not putting his kids at jeopardy, not putting themselves through any extra unnecessary stress. And the boat's going to turn up in the Med, ready for them to have an amazing adventure. And I've just got a tear in my eye, because like, we thought about doing that. Of course we did. We thought about taking the kids off and me just, you know, giving my brothers a call or giving a professional skipper a call and doing it with them. And I also thought a lot about, say, you know, to Patrick and Bettina saying, look, is there any way I can just jump up and come and do this with you and, you know, get the kids and the family off? But so yeah, it's made me really emotional thinking about it. They're such lovely people, and I'm just really pleased and really happy that they've just made a big decision that's like for them a sensible one, you know. And that's ultimately what you got to do in life. You got to go like sometimes actually making a good decision like that. So I genuinely am actually like really emotional and made up by it. So yeah, they said 2 weeks time, the boat's going to be in Gibraltar and they're going to rendezvous with it here, and they're just putting the money, you know, down. And that's sometimes in life you got to do that. You got to go, tell you what, take the hit, whatever it is, some coins out the purse, but it means you can sleep easy, you can be peaceful, and you can look forward to the next stage of the adventure. And so I'm really, really bloody chuffed.
So they're going to be here soon?
The boat will be here in a couple of weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're going to be, they said by the end of the month they'll be in Gibraltar.
That's really
cool. So the same time as us.
Yes.
But I'm really like relieved.
Yeah, relieved for them, because we felt like we'd left them behind a bit, didn't
Well,
we?
not only that, like also like, I mean, that's something we considered. I considered it. Like saying, do we just get off the boat and do we just get the boat there safe and just take that? Because it's just...
It's been stressful, hasn't it?
I didn't realise until I just let out a load of tears. My chest is just, the weight just gone on my chest, almost like through them. Obviously, it's about us as well, but like that just weight, just like the weight off. And this is what we're going to feel, hopefully next week when we get that final passage done. It's like the weight's off.
We've got one more left, haven't we? The big one.
And then we can never leave the Mediterranean. We're trapped. And its thing is, the chances are so small, and it's such a little thing, and it's like.
But they've got the added complication that they're in the nasty old weather.
They've got horrible weather, and we got here before the orcas wake up. They're all kicking back into life now again in this new season. Like, I'm just so proud of them. I'm so hats off to them, and I'm like, that's wicked. And yeah, they've had to put their money. I don't know how much it'll cost, but
they'll be here.
Get the money out and just do it, and
they'll just be back on with an
back on an adventure. And they said they're going to be a happy time. Yeah, I'm really excited. So we're going to see them. Like, it's actually in life. Sometimes you go suck it up, and go, no, this is what we need to do. And you know, my dad's very, very good at teaching us this as kids. You know, sometimes something's not right, even if you're a false investment fallacy or whatever it is, you just go, actually no, it's not right, about turn, and let's just focus on what the key thing is, which is the adventure with the family, which is what he's done. And I couldn't be happier.